Good morning, everyone. My name is Roshni Shaikh, studying in Shaikh Institute of Management Studies, MMS, specialization in marketing. Today, I am going to present a topic, type of reference group of consumer buying behavior subject. So, reference group. In context of consumer behavior, a reference group is referred to as group to which an individual belongs. Reference group is a group from where we belongs. This kind of group is preferred as a point of comparison with another feasible group. Here it's but obvious that where humans are involved, there is a point of comparison with others too. Reference group exhibits some features that exert some amount of influence on the other consumers, such as values, roles, norms, status, socialization, and power in which we belong to, from where we belong to. For example, when an MBA student wants to buy a laptop or digital camera, he would probably seek for the opinions of his friend in one particular group who have experience of buying similar products earlier, and he would rely on such information as a reference group. It's but obvious that when we are the new users or the first users where we are trying something new, we are going to search for information from the one who has already used that particular product, and we are going to rely on that information. So let's see one by one types of reference groups. How many types of reference groups actually is there? First one is primary reference group. Primary reference group is the group with whom we come in contact with first. That is, in case of primary reference group, an individual has face-to-face contact with the group and he gets influenced directly. For example, family members with whom we stay and we meet every day, friends with whom we hang out, and colleagues, but obvious, where we meet every day. So this is the first group, that is primary group. Then next one is secondary reference group. Secondary reference group is formed by individual who meet occasionally, have some common interest with the group, and gets indirectly influenced. For example, religious leaders, trade unions, movie stars, professional associations. Here we meet occasionally only when both interests are similar. We come, we meet, we talk, and we share our information. That is secondary reference group. Next one is normative reference groups. When reference group affect behavior and attitudes through pressure for conformity, then this is known as normative influence. Normative influence can occur when others do not control tangible outcomes because people are concerned with their own perception and their own thinking. For example, fashion conscious woman receives clear signal from the peers which product to buy so that their choices will socially correct. It's but obvious that when I am influenced by any other role model or anyone else, I am going to follow her for any of the thing which I want to buy. So it's a normative reference group. Next one is informational influence. A consumer will accept information from a group if he or she considers the group a credible source of information and expertise. A consumer is going to ask for the product from the group where she or he finds that this group is expertise in buying this product, or they are very much knowledgeable about the product which I want to buy, and they are going to rely on that information and knowledge which they are providing. The information can be collected directly from knowledgeable person or by observing the behavior. Informational influence is likely most done in two conditions. Information influences in two conditions. That is, first, why do we seek information? First one is when there is social, financial, performance risk in buying the product. Second one is if the individual has limited knowledge or experience regarding the product. For example, products like car, computer, cellular phones, fax machine, etc. are likely to be purchased after seeking experts' advice. This is informational influence. Next one is comparative influence. Comparative, the word itself suggests comparative means to compare ourselves with any other group. Comparative influence means comparing oneself to other members of the group and also judging whether groups would be supportive or not. They try to associate themselves with the groups which they are agree, and by dissociating themselves from the group which they disagree. Comparative influence implies that those being influenced should have characteristics similar to one who is influencing. A study reveals that consumers seek information from those whose view is similar to themselves. It's but obvious that when we find our views are being asked by them and our views are most similar by them, from which we also come to know that advertisers should use spokesperson to whom consumers perceive as being similar to themselves. Next is aspirational group. A group where I aspire to be the part of that group. An aspirational group where an individual may not be a member of a group or may not be having face-to-face contact with the group, but he aspires or wishes to become member of that particular reference group. Disclaimant group. This is a group whose values and behavior does not fascinate the individual. It does not. Our interests and their interests are very much not similar, are very opposites. So it's a disclaimant group. Then the last is avoidance group. In case of such groups where an individual may not hold membership or have face-to-face contact, but he disapproves group's values, attitudes and behavior, he or she avoids that group. And there are many other consumer related reference group that can be a friendship group where we hang out together, shopping group where all women together go out for shopping, work group where we are working our colleagues, we go and we have some fun, virtual group where we meet virtually, brand communities who are very much brand conscious, and last is consumer action groups where actually consumer in need go and buy the product. Thank you.